Hello everybody, so it's day 17 of Bad Movie Month. Today, we're talking about The Roommate. I got The Roommate for £2 from my work. I never thought I'd actually buy this film. I heard so many bad things about it. I know it was a massive, massive flop in the box office. It did really badly in the UK. This is a thriller that is apparently... well, it's meant to be a thriller. It's always classed as a thriller, but it tries to be a horror as well. The Roommate is the story of this girl, and she moves into... she's at college, or whatever they call it in America. I think it's college in America. She moves into her dorm room, and she's waiting for a roommate. A roommate turns up the first time she meets a roommate. She's a bit creepy and stuff, and the roommate starts to act very creepy to other people in the dorm, and she starts to notice very weird things about this roommate. I'm gonna keep saying roommate. The film's called The Roommate. I'm sorry. The Roommate is just a joke of a film. Killer personality, A+. I thought it was meant to say a plus the first time I read it, and then I thought, wait a second, this is a little joke here. Look, it's because it's about college and grades and stuff at college. A+. That was a bit too hard on my head, wasn't it? The Roommate is just a terrible film that tries to have all this chilling and suspense and everything. Chilling and suspenseful is what Greg Russell from Movie Show Plus said, and Get Ready for a Good Scare from Fox TV said that. A good scare. This film is not scary. Has one of the most hilarious jump scares at one point. Spoilers here for you. There's a woman, like the girl's friend, has been put in a bed by the roommate, and she's in bed, and all of a sudden the girl walks in the room, is like, saying the person's name. I forgot the person's name, and all of a sudden this woman just goes and screams up from the bed with the ball gag in her mouth. Screams with the ball gag in her mouth, or whatever she's got in her mouth. This film tries to be controversial at points because, oh look, we put a cat in a tumble dryer. So it was like trying to be shocking there, but it's just horrible, and it's just like, well, the acting is horrible. There's one scene where this girl she's began to become friends with the roommate a little bit, and then she goes to visit the roommate's parents, and then also there's the most pointless scene where there's this view over the top of the kitchen, the dinner table, and the mum of the girl says, "I hope you're not a vegetarian, are you?" And she says, "Oh no, it's fine." And that's just the scene. It's like, you didn't say why. You're asking her why she's a vegetarian. It's like, you just said that, and that was that, and nothing else. And the script is horrible as well, just puns and terrible lines, and I forgot his name. I'm going to remember his name quickly. A guy that I know is just in so many bad films. I'm just going through the list of people right now. Where are you? Billy Zane. Fucking Billy Zane. What a shitty guy. Just Billy Zane. I look at his face, and yeah, you can remember him from being in some alright films, but I look at his IMDb picture. Just go and look at that. He looks so smug with himself. He's meant to be a designer lecturer, like he's, oh, fashion, everybody, let's talk about fashion. And hey girls, you can only be in my fashion class if you suck my dick. It's pretty much him. He's a sexist, horrible guy that wants to get in every girl's pants, but he's married. He's married as well, and the roommate's gonna scam him and get it all recorded and stuff, and just the end of this is just so rushed as well, and the end is just not good. It just felt stupid, and they tried to pick up that she's meant to apparently be schizophrenic, but it was so just insulting to schizophrenic people, and just like, if people have that, it's just so insulting to it, because it just doesn't really want. It's just like, oh, she's schizophrenic, she's doing these things, but they don't properly get into it, and it's so insulting to pick up on that for this point, because it just wasn't that. It was not her being schizophrenic. It was meant to just be her being crazy, and she just gets obsessed with this girl and starts to like her, and apparently she's a lesbian and stuff, and it's just horrible. The Roommate is insulting to that right there. Is really horrible script. Is not scary in the slightest, and is just a bullshit film that has nothing good to it. £2. I should have just got this for like 20p. This is what I like to do with these shitty films. I land on my bed. Oh, still land on the floor as well. But just don't bother with The Roommate. It's not scary or good or anything. It's classed as a drama, horror and thriller, but it's just a shit. It should be a genre of shit because it's not horror. It's just it tries to be violent and gory at one point, but shies away from the gore and stuff, and it's just rushed ending. And the ending is, I don't think I want a roommate for a while. She pulls the bed out of the room and it's like, whoa, that's the ending. Shitty and cliche at the end as well. Hey, let's check if she's actually dead. Oh, she's not. She grabbed my arm. The Roommate gets a 1 out of 10 from me. It's shit, terrible. Do not bother watching it. If you've seen The Roommate, say down there if you enjoy it. People say this film is like one of the best bad movies because it's just a film that you can laugh at for the horrible acting, but it hasn't got a fun factor. It just bothered me and was insulting with the many things that it did. And the girl that was meant to be creepy just turned out just being awkward and not really creepy. And scenes where she says hey to someone, the other people say hey, and then she says hey again, and they just stare at each other for ages, and the girl gets up and says, hey, Rebecca, or no, not Rebecca, I can't remember, like, or Sarah, or whatever, Rebecca, and she's like, we were never friends. Just don't bother with the roommate shit. And that was the end of Bad Movie Month, day at 17, and keep leaving your requests. I will be doing one of the requests, but I'm so worried that someone's left. Why? Why did someone have to request the next film? Why? Why? Being really cringy right now, aren't I? Thank you very much.
Goodbye.